Hello and welcome back to Inspiration with Milambo. My name is Milambo Mizinga and I'm your business and personal finance coach. Now today I would like to talk about things or habits which actually keep people poor. So if you've been wondering if there's a witch in the village who has actually bewitched you and caused you to live in poverty, chances are high that they're just certain habits that you've been repeating year after year, which are keeping you in the same financial position and situation. You know that the thing about these habits that I'm about to talk about is that they're things practiced by so many people, by society. You know, you saw your parents act like this with money. You've seen your neighbors, your church mates, your workmates, everybody around you does this. So it looks like it's the correct thing. It looks like it's the normal thing, even when it's not. It's actually the thing that is keeping 95% of the population, of the world population, from creating wealth. So the first thing is spending all the money that you get. For many people, when they get money, the first thing they think about is, how do I spend it? Or finally, I can buy this. Now I can buy that. Let me just get 100 kwacha and buy this. Let me just get 1,000 and buy that. The next thing they know, all the money is gone. All the money is finished because they spent it all. And because, especially when you have a consistent stream of income which comes every week, every month, you're constantly thinking, well, even if I spend it, more money will come next month. Even if I spend it, more money will come next month. So, why should I trouble myself and start saving and start thinking about 5 years from now? 5 years from now will sort itself out. You know, that's how many people reason, and they end up spending all the money that comes into their hands. Now, I want you to think about your life 5 years ago, 10 years ago. How much money do you think has actually come into your hands? Whether it's from your business, or it's from your spouse, or from your job, or wherever, how much money has actually come into your hands? And how much of that money do you still have? Have you grown that money? Or is it all gone? For many people, they don't have anything left. They can't even remember how much has come into their accounts or their hands over the past 5 or 10 years, because they didn't really take all those things into account. It's so important that you learn to not spend all the money you make. This is a habit that keeps people poor. It's spending 100% of everything you earn. I remember somebody actually defining a poor person as a person who spends everything they earn. Because if you spend everything you earn, you will never have anything for your investment. You'll never have anything to put towards your wealth creation. And so you keep looking for more and more income. And you keep going into this cycle of earning and spending until the day that you retire broke. And we don't want that for you. So learn to spend less than you earn. The second habit that keeps people poor is being entertainment oriented. Many people in this world are so entertainment oriented. I remember somebody once saying that the poor have the largest TVs, but the wealthy have the largest libraries, because they realize that if you want to be entertainment oriented, you shouldn't be the consumer of the entertainment. Be the producer of the entertainment. That way you earn. So it's so important not to be too entertainment oriented. In this day and era, people are on social media looking for entertainment. People rush home to switch on the TV and watch something so they can get entertained. People are downloading video games and all these different types of games, just to look for entertainment. I remember back in the day, I was so entertainment oriented. So I know what I'm talking about, because that's where I came from. Whether it was novels or it was TV, I just loved entertainment. And what happened was, the moment I learned to switch off the TV, I realized that I have a mind which actually works. Because the moment I switched off the TV, my mind started to think. I realized that my mind is actually a genius. I realized that I was actually a genius because my mind was able to come up with such creative ideas which before I was not able to think about. This is so, and it's only because I learned to switch off the TV and to give myself that chance to think. I realized that I was able to concentrate on much more important things of my life, like my goals and my dreams and my vision and where I want to be, and what I'm doing, my strategies, how I can change things in my life to actually create better results. I realized that my mind was producing such great ideas, which before I had never experienced, and I didn't even know my mind was capable of doing that. Or because I learned to switch off the entertainment and start focusing more on reading things or thinking in such a way that I was able to actually create better results and better habits for myself. The third thing that keeps many people poor is not having a financial plan. I always say when it comes to financial discipline, it's actually impossible for you to be disciplined financially if you don't have a financial plan. Many people want to be rich. Many people want to be millionaires. Many people want to start doing well financially. And they hope and pray and wish that God will just bestow upon them wealth. But one thing they don't realize is that God is waiting for you to actually create a financial plan. God works with a plan. God works with a mind that is ready to receive. And you're ready to receive when you work with a proper and clear financial plan. When you say, this is where I want to be in the next 5 years financially. This is the goal. This is the target. This is the dream. And these are the milestones that I'll achieve in year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5. And these are the action steps. This is what I'm going to do. And these are the deadlines. So when you have a financial plan, it helps you see where you fall short. Okay, so I need more knowledge in this area. Okay, so I need more skill in this area. I need to work with this type of person. I need to work with that type of person, and this is how much time I need to allocate to this particular activity. It even helps you to prioritize your daily activities because you have a full understanding of what you're trying to accomplish and where you are headed. But many people don't create financial plans. That's why they don't achieve wealth. That's why they don't get out of poverty. Monroe used to love saying, I don't care how big your vision is, show me the plan, because the details are in the plan. If you have a plan, if you are standing below a mango tree and you're admiring a mango which is so ripe and scrumptious, if you don't have any means to get it, all you can do is admire it. It's only until you create a plan to either get a stone or to climb the tree or use a stick, that's when you're able to access that mango. So your plan helps you to access your goals, to access your dream, to access your vision, to access that thing that you actually want. The next thing is that keeps people poor is failing to control their impulses to spend. So if you have certain impulses towards alcohol, towards clothing, towards entertainment, and we have different types of impulses. So you know your impulse and you know the things that you fail to control. As long as you keep allowing those impulses to actually control you and to make you spend more money, you will keep wallowing in poverty. It's only until you learn to say no to those impulses. They are not the boss of you. You can actually control them. They are your desires. We just want to be fulfilled. We just want to be satisfied. You can actually say no to those impulses. But many people just go with the flow. Oh, this is what I want. Oh, I just need to have this, and they go on and spend money that they shouldn't have spent on, money that they could have actually used to achieve their goals and their dreams. So failing rather to control your impulses is the reason you're being kept in this tragic financial situation and failing to get out of it. The next thing is getting loans without proper guidance. When it comes to debt, not all debt is bad. There's good debt, there's bad debt. But many times People will get loans just because there's an organization that has come and they are providing these loans and it's collateral free, and you can pay over 10 years, a period of 10 years, 15 years, to just be cutting from your salary. And you think, and because everybody around you is doing that, so you think that's the correct thing to do. If you ever want to get a loan, please, before you make that step, talk to a financial expert. Ask them, is this the right move or not? This is the loan I want to get. This is the interest rate. This is the repayment period. This is what I want to use the loan for. Then we will be able to guide and advise whether you should get that loan or not. Many people have burnt themselves by these unnecessary loans that they should have never gotten in the first place, just because they didn't seek any proper guidance. They had advisors, but the advisors that they were listening to were actually misinformed. Loans or debt can actually be good. The wealthy call it OPM, which means other people's money. When you look at the skyscrapers that the likes of Donald Trump actually built, it was not out of his pocket. It was out of money from the bank. So when you know how to leverage debt, it can actually create tremendous wealth for you, but you must know how and when to do that. Don't just get a loan unnecessarily because everybody is doing it. Understand the terms, understand what you're doing. Are you getting it for an income generating activity or not? I've heard stories which just made me say, oh my goodness, I can't even believe people could make decisions like that. And it was unfortunate because it had already happened. So all we could do was just advise on how the person could move forward from that. The next thing is trying to look rich instead of actually creating wealth. In this day and era of social media, everybody wants to be rich, everybody wants to look rich, everybody wants more likes, everybody wants to show off a lifestyle that they don't even have. So as a result, people spend so much time and money and effort just trying to appear rich, to impress all those people you don't even know on social media, just trying to fit in society and get some recognition and praise for something that isn't even true. This is the thing that is keeping you poor, because you're putting too much effort on those latest gadgets, on that car, on that wig, on that piece of clothing, which isn't really helping you build wealth. It's making you look rich, but really, are you? Which one would you rather be? Just an outing or just a cover without any substance, or do you actually want to have substance even without the cover? So focus more on creating wealth rather than just appearing rich. So that's it for now. Of course, I still have so much more. I've created part 2 for this, but I want to give you a chance and time to actually digest and go through all the habits that I have talked about and see how you can make changes in your own life and start to build wealth rather than continue in this cycle of habits that are creating poverty just because everybody else around you is doing them. And it's only when you stop that you realize that everybody around you actually does this. So it makes it look as if it's normal, it makes it look as if it's correct, but it's not. So I hope you go out there and have a beautiful and productive day. That's it for now. It's been Milambo Mizinga, your business and personal finance coach. Bye bye.